Ladies and gentlemen, it's Middleman TV in the building, and today we're going to talk about the Daniel Dubois versus Alexander Usyk rematch that will be taking place tomorrow. And I must say, man, this is a fight that I'm very excited about. You know, first time around, Daniel Dubois landed a body shot that I still think was clean, a controversial body shot. And then later, Usyk took 5-6 minutes to recover, gets up, and then he ends up beating the piss out of Daniel Dubois, stopping him with a jab, making him quit. And now we fast forward. Daniel Dubois has let the world know that he's going to bring chaos. Alexander Usyk has let the world know that he's not worried about Daniel Dubois, and we have a rematch. As for a prediction, you know, I don't have a definitive prediction. I'll say this. This fight can go to either man can win. If Daniel Dubois starts early, confident early, try to engage in the boxing, but really trying to take the fight to Usyk. Really from the opening bell, just trying to take the fight to Usyk, make him uncomfortable, make it a dirty type of brawl. Then I think Dubois' chances will be really good. If Dubois starts slow and doesn't try to get inside and tries to fight on the outside, I think Usyk will slowly but surely just outbox him and eventually stop him as well. So this fight will depend on who can unleash their style first. I feel like Daniel Dubois, you know, he's got the utmost confidence right now. This is the best time for Daniel Dubois to get his rematch against Alexander Usyk. But it just seems like Alexander Usyk isn't fazed. It just seems like Alexander Usyk isn't bothered. And I just got a weird feeling that Alexander Usyk is going to retain and still be the undisputed champion of the world. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Daniel Dubois can pull something out of his bag of tricks. Switching topics. I don't understand why fighters come back from retirement. We saw Manny Pacquiao 4 years ago against Yordenis Ugas. We saw Manny Pacquiao in the exhibition fight, and he looked horrible. He looked like he was on the back end. And now you fast forward, and Manny Pacquiao is coming back to fight for the 147-pound title against Mario Barrios. Do I think Mario Barrios is one of the best fighters in the world right now? No. Do I think he is still an elite world level fighter? Absolutely, in his prime. And I think for an old, small Pacquiao to come back and think, I don't know if he's trying to deceive the people. I don't know what exactly the goal is behind this. Maybe he needs the money. And, you know, if he does need the money, then I respect Pacquiao so much that I want him to get a payday. However, from a competitive standpoint, I just don't see it, guys. I'm looking at Pacquiao's size. I know Pacquiao's always been a small guy, but I'm looking at Pacquiao. I'm thinking about his past fights and how small he is and how prepared Barrios is, and I can't see this fight going any way but one, and that is, even though Pacquiao's only been stopped 3 times in 65 fights, I think this is going to be a fight where he gets stopped and just shows us that he's just not ready, and he's done. You know, he put a fork in Manny Pacquiao. He's a great fighter, a Hall of Famer, one of the best we've ever seen, but that ship has sailed. And I think this weekend we will learn that that ship has sailed. Good undercard. You know, we got Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora rematch. It was a bad bluff in their first fight. I can't wait to see who wins the rematch. I would favor Tim Tszyu because if it wasn't for the cut, I think Tim Tszyu was going to start to take over. So it's going to be interesting to see if Fundora can find a way to win that fight without a cut. And then we also have Bam Rodriguez versus Cafu. I'm expecting an action-packed fight between two smaller men. Unified title fight. I only expect fireworks in that fight. What a tremendous weekend of boxing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it on Middleman TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. I'm gone. Peace.